you are summoned to the Hall of Kings.
The Hydra has been defeated. The fire and poison of its many heads has ceased. Here stands the one who faced the death and destruction of this foul creature. Here stands the woman of courage who is now victorious. Here stands Elsa von Spielberg.
I am not the only one who faced the Hydra. The Prince of Shapir fought at my side. Without him, the Hydra would never have been defeated.
Honesty and righteousness are a ruler's virtues too, Elsa of Spielberg. You have earned this victory. So too shall stand the Prince of Shapir. He has faced the mouth of death with courage. Thus ends the right of valor. The Hydra is dead, and the terror it has brought has ended. A ruler must be willing to face danger for his kingdom. A brave man can face death without flinching. There are things, though, that even a brave man fears to face. You shall go to the island of Delos. Seek out the Sibyl there, the prophetess who sees the web of fate. Speak with her and confront your future. Return with proof that you have faced yourself.
This is sheer superstitious nonsense. We shall not participate in such poppycock. Sibyls who see the future. Ha! Gort is a product of rational science and has no time for some soothsaying swindler's lies.
Nevertheless, this is the right of destiny. Go forth and face your fate.
Greetings, Prince of... Will you accept this much? We are in a...
It is a good day, is it not? A fine day for flying, if one could fly. The notice board said that you would be off to find your destiny. I hope it is not lost too badly. I am getting much better. I used to take a lope outside the city gates every morning, but things were getting so much dangerous that I could not. Now that you have driven off the bad soldiers, I can run off all the rice I eat again. I have seen a man to fly once without wings or other magic. It is something that I painted in the picture to show that this was true, and that I did not make up such a thing. For some reason, people still did not believe what I saw. There was talk that after your last meeting in the Hall of Kings, several arguments were heard. Dr. Mobius the scientist was most displeased about the right of destiny, and he said to his person Gort that they will have to try something to even the odds in the next contest. The woman warrior Elsa was also heard to show her displeasure to Minos. It seems that he wished to take Elsa directly to this island of Delos, and Elsa wished to find her way there herself. She said that she does not take his orders, and he said yet, and she was most angry. This is all very interesting, is it not? Holy cow! I did not know that destiny was so hard to find. I always thought that the future comes to you, whether you look for it or not. Good luck in your quest for destiny. I have learned that one can build the future from what one does today. Namaste.
Welcome.
Welcome. You have a difficult task ahead of you with the Rite of Destiny. Delos, like Hydra, is too far for boats. You will need to fly without wings there. Habari, my friend, how may I aid you? The Rite of Destiny will be difficult to accomplish only because Delos is far from here, across the most dangerous of waters. No boat will dare sail there unless it could sail through the sky. Even if you made the wings again, they could not get you to Delos. The wind is wrong for that. You will need to find a flying device that you can control. Delos is a very interesting place. There is a good deal of magic there. It is well worth visiting. However, the Sibyl of Delos must be treated with respect. She reads the strands of the future. I am still upset about my father and the events in Silmaria. Erasmus is still asleep. I am worried, my friend. Very worried. Farewell, and I hope that your destiny is favorable.
Talk about flower power. It's the man of the hour. You're a blossom buddy and my heroes. I'd love to plant my tulips on yours. Cauliflower! I didn't believe you at first, but you exceeded my expectations. I'm in the bloom of health and just dandy, Lion. With all those flowers growing outside, the place looks positively blooming, Dale. It has to be seed to be believed. The magic worked just fine, and it all stems from you. Have a good daisy.
What is this? It is unlike anything I have ever seen in this world. How very remarkable. But what has this to do with me? My brazier? It is something that I need if I am to sell my freshly prepared wares. However, I do have an extra brazier I could sell you. This is so low a price that I am on. That is very...
What can I sell you?
You know, there are some nice-looking women in Silmaria. I got my eye on a couple of beauties. Nothing like a little romance to put some fire in your blood. Learning one's fate isn't much fun at times. Seems like you always see the bad parts of the future. Can be a little depressing. Remember though, fortune tellers never say things straight. What they tell you may be right, but it's always subject to interpretation. Watch for all meanings of the words when you hear your destiny. That's a ways away from here. Be kind of tricky to get there, but it's worth it. The Sibyl can be kind of cold at times. She hangs out in that old temple, what remains of it. Takes a little gold offering to bring her around. The Dryads, though, they're worth the whole trip themselves. The thought of that magical glade brings the chill of real beauty through my heart even now. Takes a real gift to get them going, though. Something to really sink their roots into and send the life sap soaring. If you haven't danced with the Dryads, boy, you've never danced at all. Let me think, what did she call me? Oh, yeah. Here's a moment from my past that's rather appropriate here. I dallied with the Dryads in their hidden oaken glade, pirouetted with the pixies as I sang a serenade. I tried to flirt with Sibyl as she told me of my fate. She laughed and called me Eros, but I didn't get the date. Wish I was going with you to Delos. Have to get back there sometime after I finish writing this book.
Hieroman and Elsa kill Hydra good. Both do good.
I could not have won without your help. We work together well.
Hydra bad. Hieroman and Elsa good. Hydra dead. Glad both did good. Make Toro happy. See both happy. Elsa like Hieroman. Elsa think Hieroman fight good. Keep watch for Killerman. Keep live, Hieroman.
It matters not who was judged the winner of this fight. We both did well against the Hydra. We should both have won. I had an argument with Minos this day. He does not think we should have worked together against the Hydra. He is a fool, and I have told him so. He is not used to anyone telling him such things, and he does not like it. With the treasure from the Hydra's cave, we could both be wealthy and not need to compete to be ruler. It is obvious we are not in this for the money. You have done much since we first met. You are very much a hero. I look forward to our next quest together.
Are you happy to see Nawar's dance, or is that just the sword in your sheath? It's not the men in my life, it's the life in my men. Some girls love to dance. Nawar dances to love. Our specialty tonight is the Fount Vesuvius. You'll get a real bang out of it. Ta-ta for now. What can I get for you?
Good evening. What's so good about it? Oracles and prophecies. Poppycock! I am boiling with rage. Instead of science, they want God to indulge in prophecies. They want us to guide our lives on some faker's made-up fortune. Destiny. Hogwash. A scientist's destiny is whatever he chooses to make of it. Heat rises, cold sinks. That's science. But where to get the heat and how to keep it from escaping? These are the deeper questions. Sending God to Delos is a total waste. He needs scientists, not seers. The so-called researchers who built that flying gondola lacked rigor. The boat is much too heavy to fly. A real scientist would have figured out how to make it lighter before trying to fly in it. Using the crane requires some forethought, not one of your strengths. Each action has to be preset, then activated. I can't imagine what you'd want to lift with it anyway. Tell the Oracle she should get a real job, picking pockets or something else more honest than making up prophecies. Don't touch that! You could set off a chain reaction of cataclysmic proportions!
Greetings, thief. disarmer of traps, and expert at stealth. I am the Sibyl who sees what is to come. Hear now the future that fate brings you. Your way is darkened with blood and death. The first death you soon face is death itself. Embrace it or not, death shall drag you to its depths. Go willingly, and you will gain. The next death you face is one whose fate crosses yours. That which he cannot own he would destroy. He will seek victory, even in his defeat. 7 deaths, and the dragon grows restless in dreamless sleep. 4 posts that pinned it to darkness have been broken in blood. 3 more shall be shattered with death. The last death shall awaken the dragon fully. New awakened, the dragon is weak. Each feel of fear and pain feeds it. Fix first the pillar, or it shall fly free. Death brought the dragon to life. Only death shall defeat it. One must give up life willingly before the dragon can die. Without sacrifice, the dragon is deathless. Your way is marked with death. Face it gladly, and your way is marked with glory. That is the fate that awaits you.
Today's treat is goop soup with cabbage. It was supposed to be spaghetti and meatballs, but Rover threw a cabbage at Tony Maloney and it fell in the sauce. Then Tony threw the meatballs back at Rover, but Rover dodged them and they hit Sal instead, so she dropped all the spaghetti. That wouldn't have been a problem, but Tessie slipped on the spaghetti while she was carrying the carrot salad, so that went everywhere. When they looked around, everything was mixed up, so they picked up what they could salvage and put it all in with the sauce and cabbage. They just added some water and salt and voila! A meal you won't find anywhere else.
It was such a thrill to see your flying machine in the air. I ran from my stand all over town to keep it in sight. I have told everyone that it was you who made such a wondrous thing. This is all very good. You must have had a very fine time in your flying machine, I am thinking. I would very much like to fly someday. I would be like a bird and fly away south for the winter, except that my homeland is to the east, and I would be flying there. I have been hearing many rumors of some very nasty prophecy which is supposed to be coming true. It is something about a big lizard that ate Atlantis and is going to be eating all of us. Oh, I am hoping that this story is not true. I hope that you will have as much fun on your next quest as on this one. Greetings go with you.
Greetings, Princess Shapir. How may I serve you?
We will notify Logos that you have completed the rite of destiny.
The web of the future is woven, and few dare to face what the fates have sown. One man has looked upon his future. The Prince of Shapir knows now what lies before him, for better or for worse. Thus ends the rite of destiny.